Salut à tous. Bonjour et bonsoir à tous et à toutes. J'espère que vous allez très bien. Hi everyone, hope you're doing good. All right, so today we have our live again. As usual, that we have our live about French lesson. So today we're gonna have a new live again. So wherever you are, welcome everyone to this live again today. Before we get started with the new topic, below the link, please make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and you get connected to our YouTube channel and our account Instagram and Facebook. All right, so let's wait others to join. Then we're going to start. For those who are joining right now, make sure you share the live to invite others to join our today's live. Salut à tous, j'espère que vous allez très bien. Alors, c'est encore avec le même plaisir que vous retrouvez votre professeur Marcel et donc je vous retrouve également. Et donc aujourd'hui, nous allons avoir un nouveau direct dont nous allons parler de nouveaux sujets. Alors, je ferai fort d'expliquer quelques éléments pour certaines personnes qui ne comprennent pas ou qui essaient de s'améliorer en langue française. Et donc, salut à tous pour ceux qui viennent de me prendre en marche pour la première fois. Et donc, si c'est le cas, rassurez-vous que vous êtes connecté, rassurez-vous que vous êtes abonné à ma chaîne YouTube. Si ce n'est pas le cas, rassurez-vous que vous le faites maintenant. Alors, abonnez-vous massivement et partagez le direct avec vos amis, vos connaissances, afin que tout le monde puisse être connecté là maintenant. Alors, hi everybody, welcome again, once again to my YouTube channel, Easy French with Marcel. So, if this is your really first time you joining my channel, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. All right, so I will introduce myself once again. I'm Mr. Marcel, your French teacher. So here we will have our live on a new topic. So you can have the topic title below, which is how to start speaking French while I'm a beginner. Wow, that's an interesting topic. So I got this question from one of my learners. So I would like to try to answer in front of everybody. Then everybody will have the same answers, and everybody gonna work on that together. So as a beginner, everything starts with always from the start. All right. So when we are a beginner, we like also to have some professional, all right, or fluent people attitude. All right. So before start speaking French language, you need to make sure you learn a lot of things. All right. So we'll start speaking once we start or make sure we have learned a lot of things. So before that, we have to learn and increase and have a lot of vocabulary words and have a goal. But first of all, when you join your French class, make sure you have a goal. The goal is to speak, all right? So if I'm learning French at home, in school, with some institutions, all right? So I need to make sure what if I'm going to learn or write down, all right? So I need to make sure I'm going to speak it out. I need to make sure I'm going to put into practice, all right? So please, those who are learning, even though you are beginner, all right, you are intermediate or you are advanced, please, our objective is to make sure that we are able to speak, that we'll be able at least to say some phrases, to say some sentences, or to be able to be independent, expressing our thought and idea and put into a conversation. All right. So first of all, this is what we need to be to do. All right, to make sure we'll be speaking whatever we learn, even though it's at home, in front of our computer, by ourselves, or in school. We need to make sure we are able to speak it out. All right. So I got that question again, but as I'm alone in at home learning French and nobody around me to practice whatever I learn in school or in classroom. All right, that's a very good question, and I'm gonna give you the answer. So, as a beginner learner, or even intermediate or advanced learner, first of all, one of the first thing to do is to put in mind, I'm going to learn French, all right, to make sure I'm going to speak it out. All right. So first of all, how to put that into practice. So when I'm a beginner, whatever I learn from the start, I need to speak it out. So if I'm home, that mom does not speaking French, or mom is not interested to French, or my brother or my father or people around me are not interested to learn or to contribute or to participate to my on my conversation in French. So I need to put some interest as well at home. All right. So when I go to school, whatever I learn, whatever I know, all right, or I discover in French language, I need to come back home and at least start speaking with people. Imagine somebody come always to you and say, bonjour, bonjour, bonjour. And in the morning, every time before leaving the house, you say, bonjour, maman. You say, au revoir, maman. All right. Next day morning again, you're going to say, bonjour, maman. Again, you're going to say, au revoir, maman. So you are leaving the house, you say, au revoir, maman. You are waking up, you say, bonjour, maman. All right, so that, of course, will remain in the mind that whenever you wake up, you'll always say bonjour. So definitely she will guess that you are greeting her. All right, you're greeting people at home. While waking up, you say bonjour, bonjour, bonjour. So people don't even need to know what it is. They will strictly automatically understand what bonjour means and why you said bonjour this time and why and how. So people will get just interested to that. So every morning they will, okay, wait for your bonjour because they know you're going to say good morning in French. Okay, so mom is waiting for your bonjour. So she will already start getting interest to whatever you're going to say in French. And next time she will say, what is all the time when you're going out of the house to school or everywhere, you say au revoir, maman, au revoir, Bernard, au revoir, Marcel. Of course, I will say, why every time you keep saying au revoir while leaving the house? So, au revoir means goodbye. So, definitely, I'm changing my environment and people around me who are not interested slowly to speak or understand or get interested to French. All right. So this is how slowly, when you are having people around you who are getting interested or trying to understand and repeat or practice together with you, you need to give some interest. All right. So whenever you come home or you finish your work or you finish your food or you want your food with people around you, you need to say those expressions. But keep saying that people will get to remember. And actually, when you be saying all the time, you are practicing at the same time. Imagine you saying, je me lave, which means I'm taking shower. Je m'habille, which means I'm getting dressed. Je vais me coucher, I'm going to sleep. All right. So these expressions, if you keep saying every time that you're taking shower, je vais me laver, je vais m'habiller, je vais me coucher. All right. So if you keep saying those expressions every time you're doing the same thing, of course you are practicing. All right, so you don't even need to make very long sentences or too many paragraphs, all right, to start speaking as a beginner. All right, so as a beginner, all the activities that I'm doing at home with my friends or with my parents or with anybody, even in school, I need to try to say those small expressions that I can keep practicing and people around me will remember and I can easily understand and use it often and frequently. So this is how I can start speaking and keep remembering and practicing my French language. All right. So for those, okay, who always don't understand or cannot start, this is how slowly you can proceed. First of all, get a lot of vocabulary words. All right, lot of vocabulary words, a lot of expressions, and try to put those expressions into real life. Okay, into practice with anybody around you, with yourself. You don't even need to wait or meet the person to make sure you're going to speak that specific word or expression or language. So first of all, you need to get yourself trained with a lot of word, a lot of expression and confidence. That's the most important things people need to understand. You need to have a lot of confidence while speaking something or while saying something. This is the way where in front of people you will get confident to say anything and everything correctly and right and perfect. And slowly you are increasing and slowly you are getting confident and slowly you are making your learning come to the better level. All right, so first of all, you need to have a target. All right, you need to have a goal, which is to speak. So as I'm a beginner learner, so I need to have a lot of words. So whenever I discover a new word or discover a new expression, I'm going to come home where I spend a lot of time, most of my time, or people I will always be with them. I need to say those expressions. So is the best way to keep saying things that I will keep remembering, and people will also try to participate to my conversation, because you cannot talk to yourself. All right, so basically there are few expressions that you need to always keep practicing on those expressions, like verb to have and verb to be. So I am happy, I am at home, I am with my mom, I am in the room, I am watching TV. So those expressions, you can already say those expressions by yourself to get confident and to increase your vocabulary. Because when you say I am, all right, je suis, all right. So you know how to say I am. So now you need to find some more words to say home. I am at home. And then you need to find a word to say I am in the kitchen, like cuisine. You need to say I am in the stadium, I am in the room. So you now need to have a lot of word and expression where you can easily try to increase your vocabulary word and make a lot of sentences and express yourself with many ideas and many statements. All right. And the next verb is also to have. So I have. Okay. So I can easily say I have a car, I have a house, I have a friend, I have a laptop, I have a computer, I have everything. So with the verb to have, you can easily say everything without waiting. Lot of expression and words. Salut à tous, j'espère que vous allez très bien. Hi everybody. I will not be able to greet everybody here. Please, if you have any question, you can give write in the comment section. Please don't forget to share the live with your friend to make sure everybody will be here to listen to our tonight live, which is very interesting topic as well. All right, which I'm gonna recall the title again, please. So today we are learning how to start speaking French while I'm a beginner. All right. So even though you are in advanced level, all right, always I keep telling to my student, whatever is your level, all right, even though you are intermediate or advanced or beginner, you need to make sure if you can speak. That's what can prove that. Okay, somebody saying something. Retour. Okay, salut à tous, j'espère que vous allez très bien. So those who are joining right now, please make sure you share the live. Okay, give me 1 second. Uh, Alright, désolé, ce sont les aléas du direct. J'espère que vous tous êtes là. Alors, nous allons reprendre. So those who are joining right now, I was saying, okay, please share the live with your friend, because today is also an interesting topic, that is how to start speaking French while I am a beginner. All right. So some people always try to say, I'm a beginner, so still I cannot speak. That's not a reason. All right. So even though you are intermediate, you are advanced, please, your final objective or your goal is to speak. All right. So even though you are advanced, okay, or intermediate, but if you cannot be able to speak, so I consider you as you are a beginner. All right. So you need to start having beginner attitude, and you keep to have, because you need to remember these things, those things you have learned in your beginner level of beginner classes. All right. So you can be in advance, but still you don't remember how to say I have. You don't remember how to say I am. So this is already something people need to work on. All right. So you need to keep practicing and carry forward whatever you learn from your basic classes. All right. From your beginner level classes, intermediate, and your advanced. So advanced determine that you are able to speak. So if you are advanced level and still you are unable to speak, for sure, I consider that you are still a beginner. So how to start from the beginner level to start speaking French? That's what I keep saying. Please have a lot of vocabulary words, a lot of expressions, and make sure you're putting into practice. And one of the challenges all my students have is like the environment does not allow them to maybe put into practice or learn or try to talk with people around themselves. And I give one tips right now how to make people around yourself start being interested and participating to your conversation. All right. So to make people participating to your conversation or get interested to you when you are speaking French is to make sure that they understand what you are saying. All right. So if you say bonjour, maman, you need to make sure that mom understand that you are saying good morning, mom. All right. So if you are saying bon appetit, maman, you need to make sure you are saying enjoy your meal, mom. All right. If you are saying au revoir, maman, you need to make sure mom understand that you are saying goodbye, mom. All right. But you cannot come suddenly and say, j'ai faim. Okay, j'ai soif, and mom doesn't understand that you mean to say you are hungry and you are thirsty. All right, so you need to express those expressions. Then people around yourself will understand that you are saying this expression, you are saying, or you're talking about this thing, or you are saying this or that thing. All right, so of course, these people will get interested and will remember that when you say j'ai faim in the house, mean you are hungry. So automatically, people will still understand French and also participate to your conversation. Even though they cannot reply to say, okay, you are hungry, come and take food. They cannot say it, but they will understand that you're saying you are hungry. So they will come in with the food. So slowly you can say this expression, how to ask the time, all right? What time is it? I'm going to take shower, I'm going to get dressed, I'm going to sleep, have a good dream, have a sweet dream. All right, so those expression is basics and you need to know them how to say it. You don't need to be outside, you don't need to meet your friend, don't need to be in Paris or in France or everywhere people speaking French. You can already speak at home saying je vais me laver, which means I'm going to take shower. Okay, je vais m'habiller, which means I'm going to get dressed. All right, je vais me coucher, which means I'm going to sleep. All right, je vais faire de beaux rêves, which means have sweet dreams. All right, and then in the morning you can say je vais me doucher, which means I'm going to take shower. Au revoir. All right, so those small expressions which are useful. All right, so everybody can understand, everybody can get interested because it's so beautiful and meaningful and useful as well. So this is how you can get parents involved to your learning process, and you can get people around yourself, your environment, get trained, transform, and get interested to your French learning journey. All right. But if suddenly you just come and say, all right, mom, come sit down, or father or brother, let's talk French or let's start speaking. Or so they might say, okay, we don't have time, we are not interested, you are just learning for your exam or for your academic purpose, all right? But if you keep just into interactive and interesting way, of course, your environment will get interested and will try to also participate, all right? So you need to bring to people around yourself what you are learning to make sure you keep practicing, revising, and getting confidence, all right? This is the most important things that you student need to do to keep practicing and make sure you're getting confidence, all right? But while saying it, you need to make sure you understand what you're saying, all right? So and one more thing, you need to always remember these two verbs, okay? I call them personal verbs, okay? Verb to be and verb to have. Okay, if you are able to say everything with the verb to be, it means you're already speaking French. If you are able to say many things with the verb to have, all right, and a lot of expression with the verb to have, it means you're already perfect. It means you already have a very big giant. Because with the verb to be, you're going to say your profession. I am a teacher. Je suis professeur. You are president, you're going to say je suis président. All right. You are engineer, you're going to say je suis ingénieur. All right. You are student, you are going to say je suis étudiant or je suis élève. You are a singer, you are going to say je suis chanteur. So already with the verb to be, you can say your profession. That's already good. Okay. And if you want to say I'm smart. Je suis intelligent. I'm intelligent. So with the verb to be itself, you can see a lot of expressions without waiting people for exchanging, okay, conversation or communication. All right. I am at home. Je suis à la maison. All right. I am in school. Je suis à l'école. All right. So of course, with the verb to be, you can give also your place, your location. All right, and tell about your profession and talk about yourself. I am smart, I am handsome, I'm beautiful, I'm sick, I'm happy. So all these expressions to describe yourself or to talk about yourself, you can easily say that. All right. So je suis joyeux, je suis content, je suis triste, je suis à la maison, je suis intelligent. Okay. So all these expressions you can already say those expressions without waiting anybody or without making sure that you're going to interact with somebody. All right. So this is with the verb to be. And when we come with the verb to have, so you can see a lot of things with the verb to have. I have a car, I have a home, I have a brother, I have two sisters, I have two phones, I have iPhone, I have Samsung, I have a laptop, I have everything that you have, you can easily say. Ok, j'ai un téléphone, j'ai un iPhone, j'ai un Samsung, j'ai une voiture, j'ai une maison, j'ai un frère, j'ai deux sœurs. So already you are saying a lot of things with only two important and useful verbs. Verb to be and verb to have. All right. So you need to practice with those verbs, which are very helpful, which can tell you and express about yourself, your profession, and then you can extend to other verbs to speak, to listen, to watch. Okay, we call those verb action verbs. Okay, I watch movie, I cook, I play, I dance, I sing. So slowly now you're going to increase with the action verbs about what you are doing. So when you finish practicing with the verb to be, all right, with the verb to have in French, now you can go with the action verbs. So action verbs will help you to tell whatever you are doing. I can just say, Marcel, que fais-tu? Which means, Marcel, what are you doing? Marcel, je parle. Marcel, je chante. Marcel, je danse. All right, so I'm saying Marcel sings, Marcel is speaking, Marcel is teaching. So I'm saying whatever it is. So for that, I'm discovering a lot of verbs: teaching, playing, talking, speaking, cooking. So this is how you can increase now the verbs. You can increase now many action and many things that you can say in French easily without waiting any partner, any pen friend, any parent, any friend to start communicating. All right. So hi everybody. I hope everybody is here. All right. So let me greet my dear friends. Gamera, salut. J'espère que ça va bien. Who else is here? Salut, salut, salut. J'espère que vous allez très bien. Hi, everyone. Please make sure you share the live with your friends. Invite everybody to get to know what is and how to get started speaking French while you are starting learning, while you are a beginner. It's very important, very, very important while you are learning. Don't wait till you will be in advanced level before you will make sure that you can be able to speak or you can be able to practice. While you are beginner, you can already start speaking without waiting anybody. So this is few tips that you can put into practice and that can work perfectly. So without being in intermediate, you would push yourself to be in intermediate, even though you are in beginner classes or beginner levels. Because the way you are doing, the way you are working on, you don't need to spend 1 year to learn French, 2 years to learn, or 3 years, because you are already putting everything into practice, which already leading you to be in fluent level, proficient, and proficient. Because now you can be able to converse, you can be able to ask questions, you can be able to answer to a question, you can be able to start a conversation with anybody. Start, hi man, bonjour, j'espère que ça va bien. All right, so those who are joining, make sure. Asmine, bonjour, ça va? J'espère très bien que ça va. Share the live with your friends, those who are joining right now. So today we're talking about an interesting topic, okay, which is how to start speaking French, okay? It's not how to start learning, okay? It's mean already you are learning, now you want to start putting into practice, all right? So first of all, you need to always remove that you are shy, all right? You're scared to make mistake. You're scared about your pronunciation. You need to talk. You need to put everything that you learn into practice. And one of the most important thing, you need to speak and hear yourself. How it sound like. That's the most important way to understand yourself. So while you're speaking, pay attention how I'm saying bonjour, how I'm saying this, how it sound like. Does it sound great? Does it sound perfect? Does it sound like French? And then you can keep going on and correcting your pronunciation and your way of speaking. This is how you can improve slowly while you are a beginner. All right. So while you are a beginner, you need to have a lot of vocabulary words, a lot of expression, and you need to keep into practice wherever you are with whoever you are. All right. So you need to pay attention to people who are around you, where you spend a lot of time. So if you spend a lot of time with your brothers, with your mother, or with parents, or with anybody, with your friends at home or outside, you need to make sure whatever you want to say in front of them, they will get interested and they will remember. And you keep saying all the time you guys meet. All right. So if you guys, you're with you and your friend meeting all the time, every Friday or Saturday outside, you need to bring to them two, three expressions that you will keep remembering and saying all the time when you guys will be meeting. Bonjour, comment ça va? J'espère que ça va très bien. Merci. Ok. Au revoir. À demain. Ok. So, hi, how are you? I hope you're doing good. All right. Bye. See you next time or see you tomorrow. So, every time you guys keep meeting, you keep saying the same expression. And next time you keep saying another new expression. Ok, j'ai acheté une voiture. Okay, so you mean to tell to your friends, I bought a new car. So you bring to them, and all the time you keep saying the same expression. You say same expression. Next time you will say, I bought a new house. I bought a new something. All right. So slowly you are increasing with the same expression, but you're using what you bought. All right. This is how you can easily increase the way you are improving and the way you are speaking already, and then your friend will get to be interested to what you are saying. All right. So this is one of the way. You need to make people around yourself comfortable for whenever you're gonna speak the language. But if you just suddenly come on them and start saying some words, of course they'll get a little bit peace, and your environment will not maybe allow you to practice your language, the French you are learning. All right. Only in school, or only with the teacher, only with your friend in school or at school with people. But when you go outside, you don't know how to practice. Or people are not interested. When you talk to your friend and say, enough. I know you are not saying good French. Okay. Mom will say, maybe not like this. But you need to bring to them interesting thing and make sure they will be interested. Make sure you keep saying, if you say something today, make sure you say it tomorrow. Make sure you say the same thing day after tomorrow. Make sure the whole week you keep saying. Of course, one day they will keep remembering that you were saying bonne nuit, bonne nuit, bonne nuit, which means good night. All right. Bonne nuit, maman. Bonne nuit, maman. Bonne nuit, maman. So 3 days going on. When you say bonne nuit, maman, they will say, okay, good night. Okay, because they remember that all the time you say good night in French by saying good night. Okay, and then you're going to sleep. But if you say good night in French and you start eating, of course, for them it is confusing. You're saying good night, and at the same time you are eating or do something else. All right, they will get confusing or confusion. All right, so you need to say good night, and straight you open your bedroom, and straight you're going to sleep. So for them, they will understand that you're saying good night. It means bonne nuit. It means good night. Straight you're going to sleep. All right. So this is the best way to practice. All right. You are hungry. You need to say I'm hungry in French in front of the parent. All right. Then you keep saying that you are hungry in French. Okay. J'ai faim. J'ai faim. Maman, j'ai faim. Maman, j'ai faim. Okay. Mom, I'm hungry. So if 3 times or 3 days continuously, okay, you keep saying j'ai faim, of course people around yourself will understand that you say you are hungry. All right. So this is how slowly you can put people around yourself to get interested. All right. Or else if you want just to practice by your own alone, of course you'll be practicing and better, but you will not remembering because you are not using two actions to remember. Okay, so this is one of the best way to keep remembering and make people around yourself feel cool and comfortable, and then you can learn all together. So that is it about our today's live on how to start speaking French while I'm a beginner. So that's it for tonight. I hope everybody try to understand and got something and try to work on that. Try to put those words and have and search and learn new and lot of French words and expression that you're going to bring home, bring with your friend, try to practice often when it's needed. All right, you are hungry, you're taking shower, you're going outside, you're playing football, you're watching movie, you're eating something, you're drinking water, you're asking permission. So you need to say a lot of things that are in real life that will always keep remembering or keep using those expressions. Of course, you will never forget. So this is the best way to keep practicing, even though you are a beginner. That's it for today, and keep watching a lot of French movies. Keep listening to French music, French songs, French cartoons. All these will keep yourself with the French environment. So this is the best way to continue practicing and to make it happen while I'm a beginner. That's it for today. Bye everybody, and take care, and see you on our next live next week. Make sure you subscribe to get all our latest updated and our latest videos and live. That's it for tonight. Bye everybody and take care. See you next time. Alors, c'était tout pour aujourd'hui sur notre sujet d'aujourd'hui. Comment débuter comment commencer à parler le français étant débutant. Alors, c'était notre sujet, notre thème du jour. Et j'espère que vous avez aimé et que vous allez évidemment mettre tout ce dont nous avons parlé ce soir en pratique pour que ça puisse vous aider et aussi aider les autres. Alors, si vous êtes nouveau sur cette vidéo, sur cette chaîne, rassurez-vous que vous êtes abonné massivement, partagez, regardez, likez et ainsi de suite. Mettez en commentaire tout ce dont vos questions, vos suggestions afin que nous puissions être toujours ensemble et que vous suivez davantage mes vidéos, mes cours et je prends en compte également vos commentaires et vos suggestions. Alors, c'était notre direct de ce soir. J'aimerais vous dire et donc au revoir et à très bientôt. C'était votre hôte Marcel. C'était un plaisir de nous rencontrer ce soir pour ce direct. J'ai été en compagnie avec tous mes étudiants, élèves, ainsi que vous, mes très chers amis de partout dans le monde. J'ai été très heureux de vous voir sur ce direct. Alors, j'aimerais vous voir encore sur de nombreux directs et pour cela, rassurez-vous que vous êtes abonnés et partagez massivement pour que tout le monde soit servi. Merci et au revoir. Prenez soin de vous. À la prochaine. Au revoir. Bye everyone. See you very soon for the next live. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, my Instagram, my Facebook. And bye everybody. See you. Au revoir.